more germinating succulent seeds today. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your notifications for weekly videos. Today we're going to be needing a container of soil, sand, as well as a dried up bloom stock that you would like to use, some tweezers, soft brushes, a spray bottle, a paper to catch your seeds, and a plastic bag to put your tray in. Set your tray aside and place a white sheet of paper onto another tray just to catch all the little debris. Gather your bloom stalks that you would like to germinate from and use your tweezers to gently pluck some of the blooms off. As you can see, I just want to use the tip of my tweezers to pull off the outer leaves of the blooms just to reveal the center pods. Those little pods in the center hold all of the little succulent seeds in there, believe it or not, and there are hundreds in this one bloom. You'll see. Later on in the video, I do go pretty lax with this process. As you can see, I get very lazy and I start to just smash the blooms between my fingers and just sprinkle all of the seeds onto the paper as I go along, just because I had so many blooms that I wanted to germinate from, and it just got a little tedious. But I did want to show you the longer process and kind of a more gentle way of doing it. Of course, I did not follow it completely, but just to show you for demonstration purposes what you can do. As you can see, I'm trying to remove some of the larger debris and keep those teeny little microscopic seeds that I showed you. Now, you don't have to germinate all of these seeds, but I do have more success when I have more seeds to germinate with, so it's up to you, but more is better in my case. I bought seeds online before, as I'm sure you all have been following my Instagram, but they did not take very well because I only had maybe 10 of each seed, and let's just say I didn't follow the proper steps. So here's round 2 of germinating. This time I'm using fresh seeds from blooms in my garden, and I wanted to see how well they propagate versus the store-bought ones or the ones you buy online. So this will be a learning process for all of us, won't it? It's kind of exciting, right? Alright, so folding the paper in half, hot dog style, I am just sprinkling the seeds onto the top of the soil. And you can just lightly tap the paper multiple times until you see a lot of the seeds falling down. But of course, there's always going to be some seeds stuck to the paper itself. As you can see here, those teeny little particles are seeds, ladies and gents. Please do not throw that away. Those are very important. Using a soft brush, I just use that to brush any excess seeds that are stuck to the paper. Now you want to be sure to take your brush and brush it against the edge of the paper to remove any seeds from the bristles. And trust me, they will be in there. Just get them off as best as you can. It's not an exact science. Next, you're going to take some sand and use the fine particles to cover your seeds. You only want a very fine covering of sand, not too much at all. And as you can see here, I sped up the process a little bit, and like I said, I got very lax with this part. So I've just been crushing the blooms with my fingers, and you will feel the little seed particles. They're very, very fine. It feels like dust. but those go onto the paper and I just dump all contents onto the top of the soil and cover with a fine layer of sand. Now taking my spray bottle with water, I am lightly misting the top of the container just to make sure that everything is very moist and saturated. You don't want to go too heavy-handed on it though. You don't want a pool of water sitting underneath your soil. Just enough for the first maybe ½ inch or inch of the soil to be fully damp, and that should be sufficient. Now place your tray into your recycled plastic bag and put the date on it so that you know when you germinated it. Seal well, and you're good to go. This will be great on a windowsill or anywhere that gets very gentle light throughout the day. And these are my most successful props from germination, my Kalanchoe humilis babies. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below or message me on Instagram. Thanks for watching!